doing? You're on the air.
That's me.
All right, then we're going to go start 609.
You guys.
Hey, what's going on? Good, I got it right. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, it's Al from New Jersey. You guys did me good last week. You had me on Jacobs. I needed that for the win. We had Warner and Breeze. We kind of went Breeze, kind of lost one up, but I won anyhow. But my question is, I got Warner and Breeze this week, and I also have a situation where I got Jacobs, Thomas Jones, and Pittman as my two running backs in that league. I need to pick two of them, and then also Moss, Avery, and also Steve Smith and Eddie Royal, two of them in that same league. What's your input, guys?
Okay.
You've been real good for me. I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. So you had Jacobs. Yeah,
I got Jacobs.
Yep.
I got Thomas Jones, and Pittman. I need two of them because the ones I'm telling you now, I need to win to make the playoffs in that league. I'm already 9-2 in the other and won that. I need one of those, two of those three for running backs, and then I need either Warner or Breeze, and then I also need either out of my four receivers, I got Moss, I got Steve Smith, I got Avery, and I got Royal. I need to pick two of those four.
All right, well, I was going to get to this a little later in the show, but let me give you this now because I talked to my guys in the Giants camp already. Brandon Jacobs is already there. Brandon Jacobs was getting treatment early this morning, and as of right now, he's listed as a go. Now, what he did tell me, though, is that it could change all the way up to 15 minutes before game time, which, again, you're going to have to stay close to the computer, check it out. If Brandon Jacobs goes, I like Brandon Jacobs. From what my buddy told me, he said he's going to get at least 15 carries if he's in the game. So I like that matchup more than I like the Thomas Jones matchup this week, even though reports out of Jet camp is that they're going to try to pound the ball, which seems kind of crazy to me but as a Jet fan. But what they want to do is they want to try to open up the holes and this way to allow Brett Favre to do what he does. So that being said, I like Jacobs this week if he goes. Again, stay close to the computer because, like I said, my buddy said all the way up to 15 minutes before game time is when they're going to make the decision if he doesn't go. So if you don't hear anything, that means my man's starting. Now, the other running back, again, you know what? I think go with Thomas Jones here only because, again, he's a starter the way he's been running of late. I like the style that the Jets are playing right now, and it's making Brett Favre look even better. Now, on the wide receivers, I think you go Moss and Steve Smith. I think, again, we said it last week, but can Steve Smith and his Carolina offense continue to really get bashed the way they have been on offense? And at the quarterback position, I'm looking at my board here, and I have Drew Brees. I have Kurt Warner ahead of Drew Brees by only a point, though. Again, only a point. So those are the guys I'm going with: Jacobs, TJ, Moss, Smith, and Warner. And I'll turn it over to Tony. Tony, who do you got?
Yeah, when I look at the matchup, I'm in agreement with Paul on a lot of it. I like Drew Brees, though. I'm looking for Brees, even though it's against Green Bay. They're one-dimensional. I look for 360 yards. You've got to go with Jacobs in that running back backfield, even if he plays 12 carries looking to get in the end zone. And, of course, Thomas Jones. You've got to ride him while he's hot. I know tough matchup, and Moss and Steve Smith as well.
Okay, what about you, Mark? You
know what? I'm going Kurt Warner at the quarterback position. We have Brees getting one more point than Warner, but I think that Warner's actually the safer pick this week. You look at the Giants; they're good against the pass, but you know, a lot like New Orleans, Arizona's also one-dimensional in this football game, and he has the best receivers out of the bunch. At the running back, you got to go with Brandon Jacobs. You know, just like Tony and Paul said, the guy's a touchdown machine, and you got to roll with him. Also, Thomas Jones, he's my second pick for you. Has 6 touchdowns in his last 4 games, and they've been pounding him the football. At the wide receiver position, I'm going with Steve Smith and Randy Moss. However, are you in a points per reception league?
With those guys, no, I'm not. My other league, yes, I am, but this league, no, I'm not.
Okay, then I'm sticking to those guys. Otherwise, I would have slid Eddie Royal in there, as he should have a lot of opportunity this week.
Okay. Hey, guys, it's been my 3rd week calling in. You guys have been great. I appreciate it. You're classy. And thanks again for the input, and you guys have a nice Sunday.
All right, man. We appreciate you calling in. Have a fantastic fantasy football Sunday. We go right back to the phone line, guys. From the 201 area code, you're on Fantasy Grind Live right here on Blog Talk Radio's Fantasy Sports Channel.
Hey, guys. Jersey Hitman here.
Jersey, what's shaking, brother man?
Well, I got a question for you guys. I'm debating here. I have a league where we play 2 wide receivers, no points per reception. And I have 3 really good ones, and each one has a little bit of an issue going into this week. I have Roddy White, Reggie Wayne, and Brandon Marshall. And I hear Marshall talking about he's a little nervous going against the Raider defensive backs. I don't know if that's just him playing with them or not, but which 2 of those 3 would you start?
Like you said, White has practiced most of this week, so I like White and Wayne and Marshall. From what I've been reading over there in Indianapolis, Wayne's ready to go, and it's looking like he's starting to get that connection again with Peyton Manning. And Marshall on the other side, the problem with the Raiders, is you don't know what type of defense is gonna show up each and every week. So if it's me right now, I like White and Reggie Wayne. I don't think the matchup for Marshall is going to be that great. So those are the two I go with. What about you, Tony?
Hey, Jersey Hitman, you can't lose in that situation, but I go White and Wayne, too. San Diego's one of the worst secondaries I've seen, and the back injury is nothing to worry about with Roddy White.
Marky, White and Reggie Wayne. I mean, you look at San Diego, like Tony said, just to kind of give you a stat really quick. They're giving up 27 completions per game and 267 yards per game. It's a lot of opportunity for Reggie Wayne to have maybe the best fantasy day out of the wide receivers.
There you go. All of us are going Reggie Wayne and Roddy White. So good luck. Appreciate the phone call.
Can I get one more quick on with you guys?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hey, man, you know what? This is the Jersey Hitman show right now. You do whatever you need to do to get the information, because we're all about you right now, pal. What you got?
Just one, two running backs I'm debating on. Chris Johnson or Tim Hightower?
I'm going Johnson. Hightower's been crap since he's put in the starting lineup. I'd rather take the chance on Chris Johnson going up against the Jets than I would really Hightower going up against the Giants. To me, it's right there. It's a no-brainer. What about you guys?
Definitely got to go with Johnson. I think 14 rushes will be a lot for Arizona today against that Giants defense.
Mark?
I'm going to have to go with Johnson myself, too. I mean, you look at it like this. Chris Johnson's going to he has a better chance to get the yardage because Hightower, he didn't do much the last 2 weeks, and he's been losing carries around the goal line to J.J. Arrington.
So there you go. We'll go all three of us.
Thanks a lot. I'll turn the show back over to you guys, okay?
You sure? Okay, well, hey, man, we always appreciate you doing that, Jersey. Thanks again, man. Appreciate you listening, pal. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Jersey Hitman right there. Guys, if you guys are listening right now, we really appreciate you taking the time out of your Sunday to check us out right here on Fantasy Sports Channel, a part of Blog Talk Radio. Now, don't forget, if you guys are new, we are also live and in charge right now on iTunes. So if you guys have iTunes, you guys can check us out. We play on a replay each and every day on iTunes, and soon to be coming onto the iPhone as well. So we are branching ourselves out all over the place right here on Blog Talk Radio's Fantasy Sports Channel. This is the Fantasy Gridiron Live Show. Now, guys, we're going to go right to the text. We'll start with you, Tony. This guy needs a flex position. From the 862 area code, we got McGahee, Pittman, or Breston. Who do you go with?
Oh, I love Stevie Breston today. I think the Arizona Cardinals throw the ball 45 times. Steve Breston will be involved. 7 catches, 70 yards, and you hope he gets in the end zone. The other two are a little shaky. I like Breston today.
All right, now there you go. We're going Steve Breston. Now, right back to the phone lines, guys, because stuff is blowing up on the 312 area code. You are on Fantasy Gridiron Live with Tony, Marky C, and Paul Greco.
Hey,
good morning. What's going on?
I actually got 2 wide receiver questions. I'm looking at Donnie Avery or Lee Evans.
Okay. What's the other one?
And then the other league, I'm looking at either Wes Welker or Justin Gage.
Okay, now is this a points per reception league? Is this a points per reception league?
Negative.
No, okay, it's not a points per reception league. Okay, so
Neither one. So.
I'm looking for Lee Evans to finally break out. He hasn't been thrown to very much, but I think in order for this offense to move and spit it out, I like Evans in this matchup. And you know what? I like Wes Welker against the Dolphins more than I like Justin Gage against the Jets. I know the Jets defense gives up more passing yards than rushing yards, but I'm looking for the double coverage for the New York Jets to shut down Justin Gage. What do you got, Tony?
You definitely got to go Evans against the Kansas City defense. I think that'll be a high-scoring game. And you got to play Welker. It's a safer choice. If you're going with Gage, you're just going on a hunch. He could do it, but Welker is the smart play here.
Mark?
I'm going to have to agree with both of you guys. And like Tony said, as far as Wes Welker goes, consistency is what wins games, and Welker is going to get you that 8 to 10 points. While Gage could, he's been good lately, but he could get you that 2 to 4 points he had been getting before his breakout.